Hello guys, welcome back to School Shenanigans episode 3 with your host Critical Warlord. I'd like to start off this gameplay by saying I get 54 and 7 in this. It's on Bakara, I'm playing Domination, and I'm using the AK-47. The reason why I'm using the AK-47, not only is it a beast of a gun, but I am having a race to gold with someone else in my clan. I've already had a race with him before. I think I've mentioned it in another video. It's Cantana fan. He managed to get the gold KSG 12 before me, and it looks like he's going to get this one gold as well, considering, well, the fact that I have 1,500 kills. I've used it in quite a few prestiges, and this is the first prestige that he's used it, so he's got all the challenges which give him more XP on his gun. But we are going to use the PM9 next, which is a horrible gun, I know, but neither of us have used it, so we can all do the challenges together. I'm on 14 prestige, and I have 2 kills with that gun throughout the whole of my 14 prestiges. That's how much I don't like it, so I'm going to hate using the gun. Probably not going to get some great, kill streaks, any great gameplays, but that is the gun we're using to get gold next. Right, where we left off, I was at Stowe School. I just told you the story of how I got sick on my birthday when I ate too much cake, in quote marks. No, smoked too much, obviously. Yeah, I think this episode is going to be the last episode I'll tell you any stories about that school. I basically lasted a year and 1 term at that school. I got kicked out. I was a little shit back then. But yeah, I'll tell you the events leading up to my dismissal, as you say. Basically, I used to get into a shitload of trouble. I used to fuck around in class. I wasn't good at school. I didn't really give a shit. So I think some of the reasons would be I actually gave some people in the year below me, this was in my last year, some people in the year below me some money to get me some cigarettes, and I asked them to go into town and get one of the older kids to buy them for us, give them a couple of cigarettes, and everything would be good. That plan kind of backfired on me. I mean, I did get the cigarettes, but I think one of them might have told on me, or one of the people that didn't go, but they might have told someone in their year about it, and they had told on me, and I got into a lot of trouble. I didn't get suspended for that or anything, but another event a few days later, or a week and a half later, or something like that, there was this tall guy in my dorm. His name was Max, and he was a bit of a wuss, you could say. Like, he was a pussy, and I'm pretty sure he was gay, something like that, because he was such a wet. But yeah, I thought it'd be funny to like fuck around, and I had a penknife, and I thought it'd be funny to like try and scare him and wave it in front of him. I know it was a bit stupid, but I thought it was funny at the time. But he actually genuinely got scared, and I backed him up in a corner, and I think he thought I was gonna stab him or something. And he went to push me, and as he went to push me, his finger got caught on the blade of the knife, and cut a really deep gash in his middle finger, and it would not stop bleeding. And he was like, "Oh, I'm going to tell on you, I'm going to tell on you." I was like, "Please don't tell on me, just say you cut it doing something, say you cut it at CCF, or that's Combined Cadet Force, if no one knew that. That's like the army, but at school." So you cut it somewhere like that, and he was just like, no, I've got to tell, and I was like, I think if he was to look back at it now, he didn't have to tell, but he was just a fucking prick. So he told the teacher, and we actually told our matron, and she went and told my housemaster, who then went and told the headmaster, and I got into a load of shit. I got suspended for cutting someone. His parents wrote a letter in saying that police should be called because it was assault and all this kind of shit, and I was like, oh my god. My mum was just like, that is ridiculous, what are they talking about, blah blah blah. I got suspended for guess how long? 1 day. My mum had to come pick me up, drive 2 hours, take me home. I stayed the night at my house and drove 2 hours back to bring me back the next day. I mean, it was just fucking retarded. But yeah, and then the events that led up to my expulsion were, me and my friends used to like to play with links, and we used to light the links like flamethrowers. And there was this desk in our dorm, and there was a little hole in the drawer, and we'd spray deodorant in this hole. And we'd spray shitloads of deodorant in this hole, and we had a pool cue with a match on the tip of it, and we'd light the match, put it right next to the hole of this desk, and lo and behold, the desk drawers would go poof, and they'd blow out and come flying out. And it came to the point where we'd done it so much that the desk actually, like, the last time that we did it, the desk blew up completely, like collapsed. And so we were like, oh shit, let's put this back together. So we had to put this back together without any nails or anything. We just like tried to balance it up right. Our matron comes in, leans on the desk, and the desk collapses. She falls over, and she's like, goes straight for me and says, I know it was you, you're coming with me. Basically, I got pissed off. I stabbed the sofa with my penknife, and they said that was the last straw. I was behaving erratically, and they expelled me. Thanks for listening to my story, guys. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. I hope you enjoyed the episode 3. Please leave a like if you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one, guys. Peace out.